Howdy folks, this is Igor Brandeo, and today I'm going to show you guys how the cruise control operates on the new Yamaha Mt09 SP 2021. So let's get onto it. So because I'm on residential streets, I'll be showing the low speed engagements that it does, and it has a few requirements, minimum requirements I should say, for it to engage. So just put on second gear, enabled it, but if I try to engage like this, it won't work, and that is because it has to be at least in fourth gear and at least at 40 miles an hour. So if we go ahead and put third gear and put on 40 miles an hour, same thing, it won't engage. But if we do fourth gear and 40 miles an hour, then there it goes, we're now cruising. So this is the minimum requirement for it to work: fourth gear and 40 miles an hour. Now let's see how this thing works on the highway. So now that we are approaching the highway, I'm gonna get to highway speeds on the merge lane in a second. And I'll be showing you guys how it operates on highway speeds. Okay, now that we merged onto the high-speed lane, I'll be putting sixth gear, engaged again, and then set. So now we're cruising at 76 or so miles an hour. It works very similar to a manual cruise control on a manual gearbox car, in the sense that it does maintain the throttle open to maintain speed, but it can't change, obviously it can't change gears on its own like an automatic car, for example. So should we want to decrease or increase the speed, we can press the set button to decrease its speed, like I'm doing right now. When you press it, it goes down approximately 1.2 miles an hour at a time for each press. And should you want to speed it up, you can press the resume button, because they both have these shared functions. Let me cover the sun a little bit so you guys can see the dash. It shows here the cruise control symbol, and when it's operating it shows set right underneath. And if you want to disengage it, you can in various ways. So first obvious way is tapping the brakes. So if you tap the front brake, for example, which I'm going to do right now, just a single tap, it disengages, as you guys can see. And now I'm manually accelerating it. So let's enable it again. Okay. And if I also tap the rear brake, same thing happens. There we go. If by any chance also you're cruising on fifth gear, as I'm doing right now, 70 miles an hour in fifth gear, and I want to upshift, I can, because this bike has a quick shifter, but it will disengage the cruise control. So let's show that now. So fifth gear, sixth gear, and then cruise control's off. But on the other hand, should you want to downshift, you can't, because the requirement for the quick shift to engage when downshifting is to have the throttle closed. 100%, because it has to rev match, flip the throttle electronically, right? So that won't work, because since the cruise control keeps the throttle open a little bit to maintain the speed, then obviously the quick shift on the down direction won't work. Also, because I have set the speed previously and the cruise control is still enabled, if I hit resume, as I just did right now, it will resume cruising at the speed I had defined before. So yeah, pretty neat how it works. It's a very nice feature for a sport bike like this, naked bike, because normally these comfort things come on cruiser bikes, Harleys, and those bikes more geared towards comfort and not so much sportiness. But it's great to see that the Mt09, at least the SP version, it's putting on these Grand Tour GT touring features on it, which is very, very nice. You can have a nice rest from the wrist motions like this, just chill, enjoy the wind. But when you're bored and ready to roll, you can just disengage it and open her up. This thing is a beast. Oh my god, so powerful. So this is it, folks. A quick video with an overview on how the cruise control works for the Yamaha Mt09 SP 2021. Please let me know down in the comment section if there's something specific that you would like to know that I haven't covered here. If you've liked the video, please drop a like, and also if you like the content, drop a subscribe. So you won't miss any of the future uploads that I'll be making here. And thank you so much for watching. Catch you next time.